What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Just saw a bug on my window. Y'all know I don't like insects. Thought it was in the car. Anyway, welcome back to my Twisted Life of Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for a PNTV on the move. That is Poetry's News and Twisted Views, where I give you some trending topics, some celebrity gossip, and I just give you my twisted opinion on them. Usually my thoughts and opinions are so different from everybody else, and sometimes I don't even talk about what the actual subject matter is. So that's what Poetry's PNTV is going to be about. I'm going to hope I can stay on track, because I didn't take any notes, because I'm doing it in my car, which that's what on the move means. So, we start off with some sad news. Just 6 minutes ago, I know a lot of other outlets reported it a few hours ago, but I always wait on a reputable news source in order to report deaths. So 6 minutes ago, CNN did report that we lost the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. She passed away at age 76. And all this week, I've been seeing posts on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter talking about she had already died. Usually that stuff starts with TMZ. TMZ always reporting somebody dead that ain't dead yet. Or their website Snoops always reporting somebody dead that ain't dead yet. So all week long, I got 29 miles before I run out of gas. All week long, people have been putting up rest in peace Aretha Franklin when the sister wasn't even gone. Well, she has passed. I think Detroit held a big vigil for her. You know, that's her hometown. I don't know, is she originally from Detroit, or is she originally from down south and moved to Detroit and spent most of her Motown career there? I don't know. I don't really know that much about her personal life for me to really get too deep about it. But I can tell you that her music has gotten me through a lot of life situations, baby. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Everybody know that one. But she got some songs. I got like a whole booklet of Aretha's greatest hits. There's some songs in there that just talk to your soul. Kind of songs that you want to talk back and forth to. I don't know if my camera is dirty or what the heck is going on. Hold on, y'all. My brightness was down. So yeah, looks bad. Talking to Ty at the same time. I can't read her message while I'm driving. But yeah, Aretha Franklin passed away. The Queen of Soul. If you wanna do right. That was my song. That was my song. So rest in peace to Aretha Franklin. Prayers and condolences goes out to her family. Y'all know we also lost Mrs. Garrett from The Facts of Life. Dang it, I be messing people's names up when I don't be ready to talk about them. So that was another tough loss that we had this week. I didn't really look into her cause of death, but she died at age 92. Charlotte Ray. Okay, we're gonna skip her name right now, but so forgive me because I can't remember her real name. She was always a Mrs. G, Mrs. Gary, and I was just talking about it the other day in a few other lives. So forgive my stupidity. But yeah, so that was another loss that we've had, and like she was like one of the faces on Black TV. You know, I know that the Drummonds were white, and Mrs. Garrett and the rest of the girls at the house were white, but Tootie and Willis and all them, they was black, you know. So it was Black TV for us. Yeah, so that's sad news this week all around. Like I said, I'm really not gonna get into much of specific topics. Y'all know that chick Omarosa, she put out a tell-all book that's gonna expose some of Dumb Donald's treacherous behavior that we fucking already knew. Girl, you ain't telling us nothing that we don't motherfucking know. He used the N-word back in the day, motherfucker, you been knowing this all this time, so fucking what? And people mad that he called her a dog on Twitter. Well, you know this motherfucker has said worse about other people. Hell, I've called her worse. Fuck her. That's how I feel about Omarosa. And no, I'm not buying her book, and I'm an avid reader. I don't care to hear anything about it. As Ashley Miller said, I'm not going to even pull up the fucking PDF. I'm not going to do none of that. Not giving her no shine, no time. But if she is able to cause more harm to his motherfucking character, campaign, and, you know, whatever else he got going on, then so be motherfucking it. Yeah, do that. I'm not gonna be mad at her for doing that. I'm just not gonna cheer her on. That's pretty much how that stuff goes. Hell, we was talking about it in Ty Bivens live stream on Sunday on Tested with Ty's channel, and yeah, she acts like she had her Olivia Pope going on, like they had an affair of some sort. This is not me allegedly speaking. This ain't no truth. But that's what it seems like to me. Like they must have had some type of affair. Like when she tried to bust into his private quarters. And, you know, the way she exited the White House from her point of view. That sounds like some broken-hearted girlfriend shit to me. And I've seen that on the episode of Scandal. I remember when Olivia got escorted out. She was heated. Tried to bust in there and talk to him. And he was like, no. So, yeah. That's all I got to say about that third. Let's see. I haven't watched any. Oh, Nicki Minaj. She released an album the other day. I don't listen to her music unless it comes on the radio. I'm not a person that has ever bought anything she's ever done. Never listened to a mixtape that I'm aware of. Usually when I hear her, she's on somebody else's track. And I don't buy their tracks either. I may listen to them, but you know. And sometimes when I get to her point, I zone out. I don't know what it is. I don't know. She's not a bad rapper, but she's not a good rapper to me. So she dropped another album. I think it's called Queen, if I'm not mistaken. That's just another dig at Remy Ma and Cardi B. That's what it is. She thinks she's the queen of rap. But I think from that, you know, people were getting a lot of she was getting a lot of backlash about who wrote what. And I was watching Ramblin' K's channel, and she was saying that a few of the songs are regurgitated songs. They came from either old albums or old mixtapes, and she put them out on this album. So if those regurgitated songs are on there, it's very possible that Safari did write something, because he was supposed to have written a lot of her old music. So it's very possible. But I heard they going through a beef and a battle all over the internets. I haven't looked into it, don't know nothing about it, haven't seen any posts. So I can't really tell you much about it. But it's a beef between Nicki Minaj and everybody, apparently. And this is exactly what she needs. I'm just going to say that, because in this day and age, no matter what kind of publicity you get, whether it's bad or good, it's considered to be good for these artists. As long as their names are in somebody's mouth, somebody's looking. A lot of people gonna go listen to the shit just to see what she said on the song, because I heard there was one song she's supposed to be going in on a lot of people. People are gonna listen to it just for that reason. Like the R. Kelly 19-minute song. All these people are here like mute R. Kelly. I'm not listening to R. Kelly. I'm not gonna support R. Kelly. But when that song came out, y'all listened to all 19 minutes of it. I don't know if he had was selling it or what was going on with it, because I wasn't gonna tune in. But people listened to it because they wanted to hear what he had to say in regards to his defense or what have you. So, like I said, all publicity, and he's on tour right now, so this ain't doing nothing but helping out his tour. So I think that all this back and forth that she's got going on with a lot of people, she's doing interviews all over, discussing the album that people are saying really has, from what I'm hearing about sales, that the sales are not as good as her previous records. Like I said, I don't know, because I don't support her at all as far financially as far as buying her material. So yeah, she got that going on. I was telling Ty Bivens the other day, there was pictures of Black Chyna floating around on the internet, and she got her booty reduced, got all the gunk taken out. And you know, like Chyna, one of them girls that stand back on her legs. So when most people I've seen who stand back on their legs, they ass kind of sit on the upper portion of their legs. It's actually almost a natural look for people I see who stand back on their legs when their knees buckle back. You know, usually you're standing like this, but then they got, I don't know how to do it. They kind of stand like, I don't know, I can't even describe it. But they stand back on their knees. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Somebody's knees kind of buckle in that way. Yeah. So that's how she looked. And so now people, the bubble butt ass, the basketball ass with all the fucking silicone and concrete waste and Windex and shit in it, that's what looks bad to me. It looks so fucking unnatural, so unhealthy. And now that she has it reduced and she's in her natural body, people still ain't happy. They still ain't happy. They still shaming the girl because now her booty flat. Well, see, this is the type of mentality that made her want to inject shit into her ass, because people dog walking on about her flat booty. And it actually ain't flat. Like I said, she just, the way her body is shaped, she stands back on her legs, it makes her ass sit on the upper portion thighs of her legs. So yeah, I think that was a very healthy decision for her to remove all that shit out of her ass. Somebody who just posted it, TMZ just posted up a picture of Kim K old nasty body looking ass. And if y'all think I'm body shaming, I don't give a damn. I think it's shameful the way that they doing this shit to their fucking bodies. So yes, okay, call me a body shaming if that's gotta be it. Like I can understand getting plastic surgeries or cosmetic surgeries done when there's a medical need. I can even understand that if you just want to, you know, you think you want to spruce yourself up a little bit. But we got to be honest, when some of this shit is going too far. When you start walking around here looking unnatural as fuck, like a 1-year-old did the Build-A-Bird type situation, and they put some Legos on your ass instead of the damn cotton, something ain't right. Something ain't right. And we just gotta be fucking honest. Y'all don't want to body shame. Y'all don't want to do this. Everybody want to be so 100% politically correct instead of just being fucking honest some goddamn times. Because not only are they like, it clearly there is some self-image issues that these people are having, that they have to do such drastic changes to their body. Like what is going on with them internally that they want to see themselves so drastically different? I feel the same way about face tattoos. Why? I don't understand the why, and the why is really not for me to know. It's really not for me to know, but just to let you know that I'm gonna judge it. I'm just a judgmental person. So like I said, I don't know what else is going on in the news. Let me see if I can pick something up. Let me go on the Twitters and see if there's something else that I could just comment on. Let's see. If I search trending. Yeah, the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. That's a lovely picture of her. I don't know if y'all can see it. Oh shit. Back it up. This is why I shouldn't be driving this shit at that time. That's a lovely picture of Aretha. So that's a good picture of her. So Queen of Soul passes away. Something else happened. Rihanna and Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, they are working on a project together. Did y'all see all the sisters that's coming out on these magazine covers? There has not been a time in history that so many black women have appeared on the face of magazine covers. And I think they said Beyonce is supposed to be doing a magazine shoot with Vogue, and she's hiring her own photographer, and this is supposed to be the first photographer in the history of Vogue magazine that is black. Like, why are we still having first in 2018? It's so sad that we are still having first. That should show you how far segregation and discrimination and race and slavery is not so far from where we are today. We haven't made it that far, that we are still having first at this moment. But yeah, Beyonce is supposed to be doing the Vogue. I think Rihanna's on the cover of, I want to say she was on Vogue too. Issa Rae is on the cover of a magazine. Tiffany Haddish is on the cover of a magazine. Zendaya is on the cover of a, or is it Zendaya? She's on the cover of a magazine. Tracee Ellis Ross is on the cover of a magazine. Lena Waithe was on the cover of a magazine. Who else? There was some other people. It was like 12 sisters, and they all dropping around the same time. I was like, y'all motherfucking sisters better do that. Y'all better do that. And it's not the typical magazine that just caters to a black or urban market. These are like high fashion magazines that typically cater to people in the high fashion industry, Caucasian people, you know. So this is an amazing time for black women to shine. Kudos to you all. Kudos. I think LeBron James had made a comment about how the women of color were, you know, doing good or something of that nature, and some Caucasian people came onto his comments and was very upset. They came with the all lives matter mentality, like all women are beautiful, not just black women. Fuck that. He could appreciate the black women if he want to. But they mad at him for showing just appreciation to black women. Y'all need to go on somewhere with that all-inclusive bullshit, for real. Only thing that we need inclusivity on is fucking equality and justice. That's it. But as far as me appreciating the fuck who I am as a person and my and the beauty of my sisters and brothers, I don't have to include you in that conversation. And I'm not gonna be saying, yeah, y'all cute too. No, I'm not. It's just my sisters are rocking that shit out. Period. That's the end of the conversation. I don't understand how people associate. I understand why people associate pride, black pride, as white hate, and that's because white pride is black hate. That's why it's associated that way. When we have pride in ourselves as black people, people are taking that as we hate white people, because the idea of white pride throughout history has basically been about hating black people or minorities. Let's be honest. So I can see where the association comes from, but I'm here to tell you today, it ain't the same motherfucking thing. It ain't the same thing. I got 19 miles before I run out of gas. Luckily, I'll be at work in like 2 miles. Actually, I'll be at work in less than a mile. There's a gas station down the street, so when I get off work, I can get that. I'm burning more gas because I got my air on right now. So, yeah, this is just a quick little PNTV. If y'all have anything to add to PNTV that we could discuss down in the comment section, go ahead and do so. For those of y'all who, if one person correct me on the name of a real name of Mrs. Garrett's, please. So please check the comment section to see if somebody already posted. We don't need 1,000 comments telling me her name is this. Well, y'all be mad too. Ooh, and I don't get stuff right. Y'all know y'all come with y'all attitude like y'all trying to check me. And half the time I'll be like, thank you. Because I really wanted to fucking know. So it ain't no shade off my back. No skin off my back. That was the wrong colloquialism. Thank y'all for coming back, watching PNTV on the move. Once I actually move, I'm going to be able to get back and sit down. I used to do my PNTVs outside, you know, with the nature behind me and all that goodness there. So once I get back to that, then we'll get PNTVs back on the move. Y'all will see I'm trying to get my channel back together also. Once I move, my thumbnails will start coming back up. I like my little thumbnails. They be cute and stuff. But I did it with the Issa Rae Insecure video. I was trying it, and I actually didn't like it. So y'all didn't get it for power and all that other good stuff. If y'all watch any of my other recaps and reviews and stuff like that, Harlots is Coming, baby. That had me an emotional doggone wreck. I have not watched Queen Sugar yet, but I heard that was pretty alright last night. So we shall see. I will talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for coming back. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.